Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Game day. Game day.
Game day.
Game day.
It's game day. Game day.
Game day. Game day. Game day. Game day.
It's game day!
It's game day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tris Hammer alongside Jordan Edmond. We will be covering tonight's varsity matchup between the Covington Trojans and the Crawfordsville Athenians. Tonight is the Trojans' final home game and final regular season game of the season. And we will be back here with game coverage here shortly. And the tip goes to Crawfordsville.
First, we need to apologize. We're having some technical difficulties getting the stream up and going, so we'll have that underway shortly, but for now, we're just going to be talking over the game.
Crawfordsville scores off the post bucket by number 14, Jesse Hall. Brown brings it up the court for the Trojans, gets it over to Rogers in the left corner. All senior starting lineup here for the Trojans. Elmore gets it over to Trey on the right wing, dishes it off to Elmore. Looks up dump it off into the Herzog. Stolen by number 5, Carson Scott of Crawfordsville. Jesse Hall has it on the right wing. And Crawfordsville puts in the 3 from the right wing. Jump out to a 5-0 lead here in the first minute of tonight's game. Brown has it on the left wing, thinks about the 3, gives it over to Rogers at the top of the key, swings it over to Beaver. Beaver gives it to Brown. He takes the 3 and puts it in. Long distance 3 by Colton Brown. Cutting the lead down to 2 for the Athenians. Number 11, Karsten Williamson, brings it up for the Athenians. Trojans looking for an offensive foul. Brown comes up with the steal, slows it down. Brown thinks about the 3, gets it over to Rogers. Rogers dumps it off to Beaver. Beaver throws it into the cutting Elmore. Elmore has it in the post. Pump fakes. Pretty move by Elmore. Up and under maneuver. Puts it up, puts it in the post. Tying the game at 5 here with 6:10 left in the first. Williamson has him, dishes it over to Hall. Hall in the post, puts it up. Nearly misses it, but puts it in. Elmore to inbound it for the Trojans. Brown will bring it up past half court. Trojans looking to slow it down here on this possession. Elmore at the top of the key. Swings it over to Herzog. Herzog will dribble around. Looks to drive. Puts it up. Puts it in. Nice drive by Logan Herzog. Tying this game back at 7. What a drive by Herzog. Demonstrating poise and determination. Williamson throws it into Hall. Hall puts it up off the left side of the backboard. Forced shot by Hall. Brown has it, goes over to Elmore in the right corner. Elmore drives, swings it over to Beaver in the left corner. Dump off pass to Beaver, and it is stolen by the Athenians. Jesse Hall has it on the left wing, swings it to Williamson. Williamson will drive, put it up, and he will put it in. And a fast-paced, high-scoring first 3.5 minutes of this game. Already 9-7, 4:50 still left in this first quarter. Brown has it on the left wing for the Trojans. Elmore looking for someone to get it to. Elmore will drive, try to take the baseline, puts it up off the back of the rim. Rebound by Herzog, puts it up and puts it in. Wonderful positioning by Herzog in the right place at the right time. Carson Scott tries to dump it off the Hall, but it is stolen by Herzog. Herzog has came in hot, and he is really putting up good solid minutes for this Trojan team. Brown with the 3, puts it up off the back of the rim. Elmore with the offensive rebound. He looks to post up, dishes it off to Rogers. He puts it up. Chance at and 1, misses, but he will go to the strike. My mistake. That is an offensive foul on Alex Rogers. And the all-senior starting lineup comes out as Herzog, Beaver, and Rogers come out of the game. Keller, Carfault, and Logan Pinkerton come in for Trojans. This is the initial, common, usual, whatever word you'd like to describe it, starting lineup for the Trojans. Game tied here, 9-9 with 3:55 left in the first quarter. Throws it up to Hall. Hall puts it up. Hall puts it in. And that is a huge, huge part of this Athenian offense. A lot of their offensive production has come from Jesse Hall just posting up in the post, and Williamson or someone on the Athenians throws it up to him. Pinkerton looks to drive, puts it up. Nice dish to Elmore. Pretty pass by Logan Pinkerton. Solid basketball by both teams here in the first quarter. Throws it back into Hall. Hall falls on loses his feet. And Brown will push it for the Trojans, puts it up, puts it in. And 1, Colton Brown. Trojans take the lead by 2, chance to go up by 3 as Colton Brown converts the and 1. We will see if he can convert the 3-point play. First and only attempt by Brown is up. Off the front of the rim. Uncharacteristic miss by Brown. Number 12 is Larry Morgan. Brings it up for Athenians. Morgan puts up the floater and he misses off the front of the rim. Rebound by number 44, Alex Hernandez. Trojans looking for a tie-up, but don't get the call as Jesse Hall will inbound it for the Athenians. Throws it up to Williamson. Williams has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Morgan in the right corner. Swing pass over to Jesse Hall in the left corner. Another swing over to Morgan. Morgan will take the three, puts it up off the front of the rim. And a putback, number 44, Mekhi Wallace. Keller has it in the right corner. Harfald on the left wing. Back over to Brown. Brown will take the three from the top of the key, off the front of the rim. Near offensive rebound by Elmore, but it is regained by the Athenians. Number 33, Ian Hensley with the rebound. Williamson has it at the top of the key. Over to Hensley. He will take the mid-range jumper, and he will put it in, regaining the lead for the Athenians. 15-13, 2:07 left in the first. Harfald looks to push here for the Trojans. Keller has it on the right wing. Swings it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton will penetrate, put up the tough shot, and that is a forced shot by Pinkerton. I'm not sure that was the smartest selection he could have had. Swings it over to Morgan. Morgan dumps it off to Wallace, and Wallace puts it into the post, putting the Athenians up 4.
Harfald brings it up for the Trojans. Keller over to Elmore. Pinkerton. Swing pass to Brown. Brown gets it to Elmore. Outside to Keller for three. You bet. Both teams getting after it early here on the offensive side of the floor. Morgan with it for the Athenians. Over to Wallace. Hall. Morgan gets it down low to Wallace. Wallace to Hensley, who gets the easy 2-point layup. Keller gets it to Pinkerton. Brown in the corner. Gets it down low to Elmore. Pinkerton will take a three. It's going to be short, in and out. Rebounded by Hall, the Athenians.
Harfald with the extra pass, but I think he should have taken that three-point shot. He has proven his prowess on the three-point line. And I don't know if it's a matter of confidence or it's just unselfish play, but I'd say he could definitely take that shot.
Hall.
Nearly stolen by Elmore. Hall drives it in, tries to dump it off to Wallace, and push up to Pinkerton. Pinkerton will put it up, and he will beat the buzzer with a layup, making this a one-point game. Trojans 18, Athenians 19. Very fast-paced, efficient quarter for both teams. High-scoring quarter. Both teams playing tremendous basketball. Trojans have yet to find a way to stop Crawfordsville's big man, Jesse Hall, standing at it 6'7".
All of the 50-50 earnings will be donated to Special Olympics Indiana. Drawing for the ticket will be at halftime.
Keller will inbound. Just barely gets it over the 6'7" Hall to Carfault, who will bring it up. Pinkerton hands it off to Brown, who will drive, put up the layup, and it's good. Trojans with the lead here, 20-19.
Soft touch by Brown. Hensley gets it over to Williamson in the left wing. Hensley back over to Morgan. Morgan on the right wing looks to get it into Hall, but Elmore is sealing him tightly in that post. Morgan nearly loses it. Carfault attempts to steal. Hall will take the three from the left wing, and he will miss off the back of the rim. Brown is looking to push here for the Trojans, but he will snatch it back, and there's a foul on Morgan. Keller will inbound it for the Trojans. Carfault swings it over to Elmore at the top of the key, hands it off to Keller. Keller will take it in strong, put it up, and put it in with his right.
Keller
Stopped
takes it
on a
right
dive
at
and
Wallace
put it-
there. But Hensley takes the three and he'll hit. And one, Caleb Elmore.
Strong take by Elmore, and it pays off as he keeps his composure and controls his body well as he puts up the layup through contact, and he will go to the line here for one at an attempt to convert the three-point play. Elmore will convert the three-point play, making this a 25-22 Trojan lead with 6:43 left in the half. Williamson brings it up for the Athenians, swings it over to Hensley. Number 3, Ty Linus checks in for the Athenians. First time checking in this game. Williamson will take the three from the top of the key, puts it in. Athenians have been shooting a very high percentage in this first half. Carfault will bring it up, swings it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton will hand it off to Brown. Brown has it at the top of the key, gets it over to Carfault in the left wing. Pinkerton has it in the left corner. Keller has the top of the key. Brown thinks about the three, and he will travel. As soon as he got that ball, he stutter-stepped it, and very slight, but a good call by the ref there.
Williamson with it for the Athenians. Gets it into Linus. Hall. Williamson. Back to Linus. Linus looks to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Williamson. He'll take a floater. It's going to be too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Keller of the Trojans. Keller pushes it up, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Williamson. Trying to find Brown there for maybe a three-point basket or a layup there in the corner. Waddell checks in the game for Elmore. 30-second timeout taken by the Athenians.
I don't think of this as high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Keller to inbound for the Trojans. Gets it down low to Waddell. Waddell out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton gets it to Brown, who will look to drive. And he's too high off the backboard. Seemed to be a foul there on an Athenian player, but no call. As Hensley takes a short mid-range jumper. No good. Rebounded by Crawford of the Trojans. Carfault gets it to Waddell. Waddell to Brown. Brown to Carfault. Pinkerton will drive baseline. Gets it back out to Carfault. Carfault to drive. Puts it up. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton will take a three. It's going to be short. Rebounded by Hall of the Athenians.
Good look there from Pinkerton, but fails to convert.
Linus will look to drive. Puts up a floater. Well, a layup, but he's going to be fouled.
First attempt by Linus is good, putting the Athenians back up by 1. About 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Second attempt by Linus is good. Carfault brings it up for the Trojans. Hands it off to Waddell on the right wing, over to Pinkerton at the top of the key. Crosses over to his right, gives it to Waddell. Waddell will drive, puts it up, and he is fouled. Strong drive there by Waddell. Goes to the strike to shoot 2 to potentially tie this ball game at 27.
Waddell struggled this year at the free throw line. Hopefully he can knock both of these in and make it a tie ball game. And he hits his first. Elmore checks in the game for Brown. And number 5, Carson Scott, will check in the game for Wallace. Waddell's second attempt is good. Ties the ball game up at 27. Williamson will bring it up for the Athenians. Linus will take a three. He'll hit.
Poor defensive possession by the Trojans as they fail to pick up Linus there on the three. Carfault gives it over to Pinkerton for a good inside look. Trojans come back with a solid offensive possession. Linus takes another long three off the front of the rim. Rebound, Savion Waddell. Carfault looks to push, loses his footing. Caleb Elmore comes up to block it, and he fails to do so. Hensley puts it in for the Athenians, putting the Athenians up 3 here. 3:36 left in this half. Elmore gives it to Keller on the left wing, swings it over to Waddell at the top of the key. Elmore will drive, he has an open lane, and he puts it up and puts it in.
Nice take there by Elmore. Get the 2-point basket. And Brown will check in the game for Carfault.
Williamson will bring it up for the Athenians. Brown picks him up at the half court, gets it over to Linus. Linus nearly throws it out of bounds. Hall gathers it and throws it off, and that is nearly an over the back call. And he fails to convert on both post shots. That is
Hall at 6'7" needs to use his body and try and pummel his way in there.
inexcusable.
I mean, those fadeaway layups aren't going to cut it when you're 6'7". You have 4 inches on the guy that's guarding you. Waddell will take. He's going to be fouled by Hall.
Number 20, Cole Watt will check in for the Athenians. Comes in for
Hall.
Hall. Yes, Hall. Brown will inbound it here for the Trojans. Gets it into Elmore. Waddell gives it to Brown. Brown will take the three, puts it up off the back of the rim. Rebound by Watt. 2:42 here left in the half. Williamson brings it up for the Athenians, gives it to Linus at the top of the key. Watt swings it over to Carson Scott. Hensley will take the three. And a very generous bounce for Hensley there, putting the Athenians up 4, 31-35 with 2:18 left in the second quarter. Strong take by Elmore, pulls up at about 8 feet from the basket and puts it in, silky smooth touch. That is a shot we all know and love there for Caleb Elmore, covering this down to 2. Linus puts it up, wild layup.
Brown brings it up for the Trojans. Gets it to Elmore. Elmore will take it himself. And that's going to be a foul, no shot. It'll be on the floor. Foul will be on Linus. Carfault checks in the game for Pinkerton.
Brown to inbound for the Trojans. Gets it into Waddell at the top of the key. Waddell throws it in Elmore. Brown will take it in the corner, puts it up off the side of the rim. Brown has gone cold in this second quarter here for the Trojans. Hall has it on the left wing. Hall looks to drive, pulls back, stolen by Waddell. Waddell will, and it is stripped by Williamson. They say the foul's on Williamson, and Crawfordsville has been racking up the fouls here in this last minute or so.
I'm going to be honest, I thought we were about to see some showtime right there from Waddell, but unfortunately he gets fouled. That is tough to see. That is tough to see. My heart was racing waiting on the nice slam dunk there by Waddell.
I mean, you heard my voice escalate. I was ready to go crazy. Waddell sinks his third free throw of the night. Chance to tie it here for the Trojans. Second attempt by Waddell. Is up. Off the back of the rim. Minute 22 here left in the half. Williamson brings it up for the Athenians. And given to the Trojans, and almost taken away by the Athenians. Carson Scott literally passed the ball straight to Colton Brown. Keller will pass it in for the Trojans. Trojans have about a minute here to take the lead going into the second half. Keller gets it into Brown. Brown will bring it up past the half court. He swings it over to Carfault. Back over to Brown. Trojans are really wanting to hold it here for this last shot. Brown takes it to his left. Slightly penetrates. Picked up by Hall. Brown drives in. Wild layup. And the frustration is evident with Coach Ballard, is that is not the shot the Trojans wanted. Visible frustration indeed. Hall has it on the left wing, and the Athenians will undoubtedly hold it for the last shot here. 20 seconds here left in the first half. Linus gets over to Williamson. Williamson has it here right above the half-court mark. Right in front of. Nearly stolen by the Trojans. And travel on Hensley, caused by the quick hands of Brown. And the Trojans have 2 seconds here. to put up a shot. We'll see what the Trojans have in store. Keller gets it into Carfalt. Carfalt brings it up, puts it up, and off the right side of the backboard. Your score at the half is the Trojans 34, Athenians 35. A very well-played game by both teams. High-paced, efficient offense, and a couple mishaps on defense, but a very well-played game on both sides here. We will be back with second half coverage here shortly. We are back with second half coverage of the Covington Trojan Crawfordsville Athenian game. Very well played half by both teams. We will see if that carries over to the second half. Jesse Hall to inbound it for the Athenians. Will pass it into Williamson. A lot of pressure by Carfault.
Like a little bit of an off arm there by Williamson.
Tough shot by Williamson. He fails to convert. Pinkerton will bring it up for the Trojans. Gets it over to Keller in the right corner. Keller will drive, put it up, put it in. Never mind. That was not in. Wild layup by Hall, and the tip out by Elmore, but tips it to the Athenians. Williamson will regather at top of the key, and dishes into Hall. Hall will put it in from the left block. Carfault looks to push, gets it to Keller on the right wing. Elmore at the top of the key.
Yeah, it looked like a travel there by Elmore, but somehow gets away with it. Pinkerton will drive
takes the baseline, puts it up, and misses, and Caleb Elmore gets the offensive rebound, and he puts it in, cutting the lead back down to 1, 36-37 Athenians. About a minute into this second half. Williamson brings it up for the Athenians, gets it over to
Brown, brings it up the floor for the Trojans. Shakes left, gets it to Elmore. Carfault with it in the corner. Gets it down low to Elmore. Almost a backcourt there, saved by Keller. Keller thinks about a three. He'll drive. Nearly travels, gets it to Pinkerton. Pinkerton back out to Carfault, and they're going to slow it down and reset.
smart move by Carfault. That was a very, very out of control chain of events for the Trojans. Gives to Elmore at the top of the key. Carfault has it on the left wing. Spins to his left, dishes back to Elmore on the baseline. Elmore will drive, he'll put up, and is blocked by Hall. Hall will bring it up for the Athenians. He will take it himself. It looks like we're gonna have a foul on Carfault. Foul on Elmore. And Williamson will inbound it for the Athenians. Gets it to Hall on the right wing. Tries to get it in to Wallace, and Elmore pokes it away, but Athenians get it back, and we have another foul. 2 consecutive fouls for Caleb Elmore. Carson Scott inbounds it for the Athenians, gets it into Hall. Williamson has it. Scott will take the three and is off the back of the rim. Elmore with the defensive rebound. Pinkerton looks to push it for the Trojans. He will take it himself. He puts it up, and a pretty drive by Pinkerton. Converts on the fast break layup, taking the lead for the Trojans. 38-37, 5:20 left in the third quarter. Hall has it at the top. Hall will drive, gets it over to Hensley, and Hensley will put up a mid-range jumper, and he will miss off the back of the rim. Brown drives, puts it up, and another pretty finish by the Trojans. 2 consecutive fast break layups, putting the Trojans up by 3 here.
Timeout Athenians.
And a shift of momentum for the Trojans here. Let's see if they can build upon it and maintain momentum down the stretch here.
You want to feel goosebumps? Then purchase a ticket to an athletic event at your local high school. You'll be making a lasting difference in your community. Buying a ticket to an IHSAA game or meet helps ensure your school has the funding it needs to operate. New uniforms, safer equipment, transportation. Your ticket purchase helps to pay for it all. You're also helping today's student athletes learn the life skills they need to get better jobs and become better leaders. Plus, you'll see them do some amazing things.
Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, man, I think I just got goosebumps.
Me too.
High school sports. We pay, they play. Everybody wins. This message brought to you by the IHSAA, encouraging you to go to a high school game this week and help build a future that benefits us all.
Hensley will inbound it for the Athenians. Gets it into Hall. Hall gives it to Williamson at the top of the key. Williamson penetrates to his left, puts it up, puts it in. Nice drive, nice finish by Williamson to cut this lead back down to 1. Keller has it on the right wing, swings it over to Caleb at the top of the key. Keller on the right wing. Keller looks to penetrate, puts it up, wild shot, gets his own rebound. Elmore will, pretty move by Elmore, and one, Caleb Elmore. What a move and what a finish. Kept his body under him, and he finished that like a man. Wonderful finish by Elmore.
I apologize. I was going to say we're about to see if he can convert on his and one.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Read my mind here. Oh. Missed by Elmore.
Carfault reaches, and he's going to get beat. Gets it out to Hensley. Hensley will put it up and gets the and one on a wild shot. See if he can tie this game up at 42.
Elmore,
that's going to be 3 on Elmore.
Yeah, Elmore in foul trouble here. Comes out of the game. Herzog as his replacement. How about the shot from Hensley? Very impressive finish. Has a chance to tie the game here. Hensley gets the generous bounce, and Carfault will bring it up here for the Trojans. Gets it to Herzog. Herzog gives it to Brown in the left wing. Keller at the top of the key. Back over to Carfault in the left wing. Pinkerton has it in the left corner. And Keller has it back at the top of the key. Keller looks to penetrate, puts it up, wild finish. And tough shot by Keller, not the best shot. Linus has it. Hall drives. Foul on Logan Herzog. Hall will go to the line for 2 at a chance to regain the lead here for the Athenians.
Foul's going to be on Keller, actually, not Herzog.
My mistake.
I'm not sure where that went down, but
Hall's first attempt is up. It is good. Second attempt by Hall is in, putting the Athenians up 44-42 with 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Carfault hands it off to Keller. Herzog has it at the top of the key. Pinkerton looks to take the baseline, puts it up, is fouled. Will go to the strike 4-2 at a chance to tie this game at 44. Pinkerton's first attempt. Up. Good. Second attempt here by Pinkerton. Puts it up and ties it here for the Trojans. Williamson will bring it up to the court. Passes midcourt. Swings it over to Linus. Linus step back 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Keller. Keller will push it and gives it to Brown. Brown with the 3, puts it up, puts it in for the Trojans. Timely 3 by Brown as he could potentially get his hot streak back. Linus gets it over to Hensley. Hall at the top of the key. Crawfordsville wasted no time in getting the ball back, and Crawfordsville fails to answer. And we have an over-the-back call on the Athenians. A nice box out there by Herzog. A push, my mistake, a push. Carfall brings it up for the Trojans. Big possession for the Trojans here. Has an opportunity to take the biggest lead of the game. Largest lead of the game. Pinkerton will drive. Tough shot by Pinkerton and a number of very poor shot selection by the Trojans. 4 shots, terribly contested shots. I am not sure what's going on. Kellerman has it on the right wing, thinks about the 3, looks to take the baseline, and is stolen by Carfall. Careless pass. Brown will have the routine layup, and there it is, 49-44 Trojans, largest lead of the game. 2:12 left in the third quarter, and Trojans must build on this. Visible frustration on Ballard's face as he knows his team can pull away here. Must seize any opportunity they can find.
Williamson with it. Looks to drive left, gets it out to Linus. Linus will drive, and that's going to be a jump ball. And that is going to be Trojan possession.
Heads up play by Keller, quick hands and altogether very heads up play.
Keller comes out of the game as Waddell checks in. Carfall to bring it up for the Trojans. Pinkerton will drive left, puts it up, strong finish, and that'll make it 51-44.
Strong finish.
That
Trojans
guy's
up 7 now.
Pinkerton is tough to beat on layups like that. Always has a strong, wacky finish, but it seems to work out for him nearly every time.
Indeed.
Morgan with it. Gets it to Williamson. To Scott in the corner. He's going to travel. It'll be Trojan basketball. Trojans really looking to pull away here. Carfall brings it up.
Statement possession here for the Trojans. Let's see if they can utilize it. And one, Logan Pinkerton. What a finish. The body control, the poise all together, the placement off the glass. It could not have gotten better than that. Wonderful finish by Pinkerton. That's a statement if I've ever seen one. Pinkerton at the line to convert the three-point opportunity. Puts it up.
Not yet. Puts it up. And it's good.
I got
Williamson will bring it up for the Athenians. Gets it down to Hall, defended by Waddell. Tough finish there by Hall. Breaks the scoring run of the Trojans.
Pinkerton has it at the top of the Trojans. Has a chance here to put it into double digits here. Going into the fourth quarter.
Pinkerton with the isolation play here. A little bit of talk between the two guys down here.
Brown puts up the three off the front of the rim. And Crawfordsville attempts a buzzer beater but fails to convert. Trojans up 8 here, 54-46 going into the fourth quarter. A lot of timely possessions, timely points, a couple of very strong finishes, and made free throws to put this Trojan team into double digits and to ultimately come out with a very solid lead going into this fourth quarter. Well done by the Trojans.
If you are in the house, please report to the media table. Oh, the band. Please report to the band.
Going into this fourth quarter, Crawfordsville must regain and maintain their composure down the stretch on offense. Defense is solid here for the Athenians. Williamson has it on the right wing, looks to get it in to Hall. Hall has to throw it up to Linus. Linus on the right wing gets it over to Williamson. Strong defensive presence by the Trojans. Williamson drives. Waved off, foul on the floor on the Trojans. Elmore back in the game with 2 fouls to spare. Williamson to inbound it for the Athenians. Nice drive by Linus, but fails to convert. Harfall brings it up to the Trojans, passes midcourt, gets it over to Pinkerton on the right wing. Pinkerton swings it to Keller at the top of the key, over to Brown. Carfault has it in the left corner. Pinkerton will drive, puts it up, and seemed to have gotten blocked, but also fouled as he will go to the strike for 2 to put this lead back into double digits.
Possibly. We don't know that yet, but possibly.
Goes to the line to put the lead back into double digits. I'm just trying to stay positive here.
We'll see. Pinkerton's first attempt is good. Pinkerton's second attempt is good as well.
There we are. A little positivity goes a long way.
Wise. You are a wise one.
Thank you, sir.
Morgan will take a high arc 3, and he miraculously banks that one in.
Ballard says we can live with that one. Impressive shot by Morgan.
Pinkerton.
Foul on Hensley.
Brown inbounds it to Pinkerton. Pinkerton will drive right, kicks it to Carfault in the corner, who takes a 3. Long. It's going to be an air ball. And here come the air ball chance. As expected, right on time.
First 3 of the game by Carfault.
And Hall's going to get the easy layup. Yeah, you saw that one a mile away.
All of a sudden, this lead's back down to 5. 56-51 Trojans, 6:20 left in the game. And stolen by Hall.
Misses the layup.
how about the fast break defense by the Trojans? Knowing they won't get a hand on the ball, just simply got in the way of Hall, disrupted the layup and hoped for the best, and by golly, did it pay off.
And Ballard's going to take a full timeout here, try and regroup this Trojans team.
What's included in the price of a ticket when you attend a high school athletic event? For starters, greater opportunities for our kids.
And here comes Lopez. He dribbles, fakes, shoots, and scores! A high-paying job!
Putting today's young people on the pathway to success. Inspiring them to never give up. Encouraging them to always do their best. Teaching them how to be better leaders. It's all included in the price of admission when you go to an IHSAA athletic event. All you have to do is buy a ticket.
I can do that.
High school sports. We pay, they play, everybody wins. This message brought to you by the IHSAA, encouraging you to go to a high school game this week and help build a future that benefits us all.
Oh, my goodness!
Trojans in the bonus now. Carfold at the line for two. First attempt is up.
Ew.
Off the back of the rim, and Carfold's shot not fluent in the slightest.
That was gross, but
Whoa, there was.
but a steal on the defensive side makes up for it.
Good to see that. If the offensive production isn't there, you can compensate on defense. Well done by Carfold.
I 100% agree. Pinkerton looks to drive.
Howdy defense by the Athenians.
A lot of hands
Results in
there.
a foul. Pinkerton goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Free throws are going to be so important down the stretch here for both teams. And yet another missed free throw by the Trojans. Williamson has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Morgan at the top of the key. Morgan tries to get it into Linus. And Hall thinks about the three, drives in, tries to take the baseline. Fouled by Waddell. Hall's first attempt is up off the back of the rim. Both teams, 3 consecutive misses on both teams, for both teams. Elmore back in for the Trojans. Second attempt by Hall is up and good. Cutting the lead down to 4. Carfold brings it up past half court. Gets it over to Keller. Back to Carfold on the left wing. Gives it to Pinkerton in the post. Takes a spin move and a strong finish by Pinkerton. What a move by Pinkerton. Puts this Trojan lead back up to 8. 58-52 Trojans, 4:55 left in the game. Williamson has it on the right wing for the Athenians. Looks to get it into Hall, but it swings it over to Linus. Linus takes the 3 and puts it in, cutting the lead down to 3. Carfold hands it off to Keller. Elmore at the top of the key. Elmore will drive, puts it up. Soft touch. Left-handed layup for Elmore. lead back up to 5 for the Trojans. And a stop is essential for this Trojan squad as they must get this lead back up to a comfortable 7 or 10, perhaps more.
Linus to Scott, back to Linus. Williamson thinks about a 3, gets it to Linus, who will take another 3, and he's gonna hit again.
Linus coming in clutch for this Athenian squad. Backboard placement just a little off for Pinkerton. There was a good drive. He got the first step, but failed to convert.
It seems as if the Athenians are starting to gain some momentum here and possibly take this game right away out from the Trojans.
A defensive stop on this next possession is absolutely essential for the Trojans. They must get a stop. They must convert on the offensive end as they are losing momentum and they are not playing to their full potential down the stretch here. Waddell coming in for Elmore. And Hall to pass it in for the Athenians. Gets it into Linus. Keller picks him up. Williamson in the right corner. Wants to penetrate. Throws it up. Wild pass. Linus has it on the left wing. And Scott has it at the top of the key. Looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Trojan defense, absolutely tenacious. Another 3 by Linus, off the front of the rim, rebound by Waddell. Good defensive possession by the Trojans. Keller thinks about the 3. Waddell dishes it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton gets it to Keller at the top of the key, puts up the 3, off the front of the rim. Tough miss for the Trojans there. 2.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Game is up for grabs. Hall gets it in the post, puts it up, puts it in, ties the game, 60-60. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in this game. Trojans need points here. Need points, need stops. Carfault gives it to Pinkerton in the right corner, back over to Brown. Carfault in the left wing, looks for the post, can't get it in the post. Pinkerton gives it over to Waddell in the right corner. Waddell over to Keller. Keller looks to penetrate, dishes over to Waddell, puts it up and puts it in. Timely offensive possession, timely bucket for the Trojans.
Big bucket there by Waddell. Giving the Trojans a little bit of comfort there with that layup, and hopefully they can get a stop on the defensive side of the floor and hopefully, find another bucket on the next offensive possession. So we'll just have to see.
In order to get that other bucket, they have to hold strong on defense.
This has been one tough game.
Very solid basketball by both teams. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Hall will pass it into Linus. Keller picks him up at full court.
They're going to have to defend Linus's 3-ball. They give him another open look, and I mean, Crawfordsville more than likely has the lead.
Minute and a half mark, just been crossed. Linus at the top of the key. Minute 15. Williamson drives, puts it up off the side of the rim, rebound by Hall.
I do not know where the foul was on that. If that
is on Alan Carfault, I will have to politely disagree.
That's going to be on Waddell. Clean block there by Carfault. I thought they were calling the foul on him there. We'll see if Hall can knock down these 2 free throws and tie the game at 62. And he hits the first. Elmore checks in the game, and Hall checks in the game. Wallace checks in the game for Linus. Big free throw here from Hall. See if he can knock it down. It's up, and it's good. Ties the game at 62.
Tie game. Minute left in this game. Brown has it at the top of the key. Drives to his left. Elmore has it. Back to Brown. 44 seconds left. Trojans might just hold it for the last shot. Pinkerton has it in the post, puts it up, puts it in. 37 seconds left. Trojans 64, Athenians 62.
Trojans are going to need some stellar defense here.
A defensive stand could do it here for the Trojans.
Big basket there by Pinkerton. They're going to have to stay on their feet. They're going to have to play stellar defense. They can't foul. They can't give up any 3 balls. At most a 2-point basket, so we can see this game go into overtime. But they cannot allow a 3-ball from Linus, or from anybody for that point.
Although Linus has had the hot hand, you cannot count any of that Crawfordsville lineup. Not one of them is incapable of shooting the basketball.
Hall inbound the ball here for the Athenians. Gets it into Williamson with 25 seconds to go in this ball game.
Here we go, 25 seconds. Hensley has it at the top of the key. And Hall ties it. Timeout Trojans. Tie game 64-64, 6.6 seconds left. Hall may have scored, but Trojans have a very good opportunity to get up a solid, good look up to win this game.
I'm more comfortable with that, giving them that layup down there than possibly giving them a 3-ball at the last second for the win and having no time.
Oh, of course.
To try and put a basket up. So with the game tied, we're going to either get a basket here and win it, or we're going to overtime, and I'm completely fine with either of those.
That extra point, them being ahead, immense amount of pressure taken off of the Trojans' shoulders when it's a tie game. Now, on the contrary, the Athenians have so much pressure on their side of the ball as they know they must perform perfectly as their defensive possession. Carfo gets it inbound, crosses half court, 3, 2. Ballard will call the timeout so he can get a look past half court. 1.8 seconds to get a shot off. I'm starting to wonder if he would have been better off letting Logan Pinkerton take that shot.
I guess we'll just have to see. That's all we can do. Here with 1.8 left.
All comes to this. Keller, and we have a timeout.
And we have another timeout.
Thirty-second timeout by the Athenians.
Let's see what kind of shot the Trojans can get here.
All comes to this. Wonderful game. Incredible game by both teams. Gets it into Pinkerton. Pinkerton puts it up. Off the back of the rim. Wonderful look. Fails to convert. Has to be frustrating. It was an incredible look. But
I thought that was it right there, to be completely honest with you. Heck of a look there by Pinkerton. Fails to convert on it, and we will head to overtime.
I don't think he could have got a better look.
He really couldn't have. To be completely honest, I don't see a better look. Maybe a layup. Well, obviously a layup. That's obviously an easier shot to make, but that 3-ball in the corner, wide open.
Right guy, right. Put that behind us. We have 4 minutes here to see who the victor of this contest will be. We have the Trojan starting lineup out there on the court. Keller and Hall for the tip. Tip is up, goes to the Athenians. Williamson brings it up. Hensley has it on the left wing. Over to Hall. Hall swings it over to Morgan. Back to Williamson. Linus thinks about the three. Williamson has in the right corner. Hensley. Linus back on the left wing. Swings it over to Morgan. Oh. Stolen by Brown. Brown puts it up, puts it in.
Big basket there by Brown.
And in the blink of an eye, the Athenians are back on offense. Morgan on the left wing, swings over
Linus
to
is going
Linus.
to take that three, and it's going to be short,
front of the
rebounded by
rim.
Carfault. Pinkerton will take it. He'll look to drive.
Tough shot, nearly converts. He will go to the line for two crucial free throws for Pinkerton. To make this a two-possession game would be huge for the Trojans. 2:54 left in overtime. Now we have two shots at the strike. First attempt is good. Second attempt by Pinkerton is up. Off the back of the rim. Tough miss for Pinkerton.
Hall brings it up for the Athenians.
I cannot stress enough how tough a miss that is for the Trojans. Linus takes another three. Off the back of the rim. Linus has gone cold. Gives it to Waddell. He puts it up, and he puts it in. Trojans go up by 5 with 2.5 minutes left of this fourth quarter. Timely buckets for the Trojans. And Coach Ballard is fired up along with the rest of this Trojans fans. Linus looks to penetrate, puts it up. Blocked by Pinkerton, but that is a foul on Pinkerton. Another questionable call. Linus will go to the line, 4-2. I must say it was deafening in this building for a solid 5-10 seconds. I couldn't even hear myself talk, and I'm yelling.
Linus' first attempt is good.
Waddell with some solid production for the Trojans.
Linus' second attempt is good as well, making it 69-66 with 2:15 to go in OT. Pinkerton gets it to Keller.
Daniel Keller will drive to the left. Carfault thinks about the three, gets it over to Elmore in the post. Back to Keller at the top of the key. The Trojans will reset with just under 2 minutes left in overtime.
Trojans are going to try and burn as much clock as they can here. They're going to have to force the Athenians to foul at some point if they can keep the ball on this side of the floor.
Trojans demonstrating a load of poise. Wonderful ball handling by every player on the court. Absolutely eating the clock away. Minute 22 left in overtime. Trojans up 3. And here's the advantage. No shot clock in high school basketball. And Brown will go to the line for a 1-on-1.
For 2 shots, they're in the double bonus now.
And we are in the double bonus.
See if Brown can knock down both of these shots and put the Trojans up by 5. It would be huge.
What an incredible offensive possession for the Trojans, forcing the Athenians to do nothing but foul. First attempt by Brown, up and good. Trojans 70, Athenians 66. A minute and 11 seconds left in overtime. Second shot by Brown is good.
A lot can happen in a minute, so do not count the Athenians out as they have some shooters on their side, and I'm sure they're ready to knock down a shot at any point now. Hall's going to look to drive, and it's going to be blocked by Waddell. And that'll be stay Athenian basketball.
Tremendous defense by Waddell and Keller there. Hall puts it up and in, cutting the lead back down to 3. And another possession like the last will do it for the Trojans. Let's see if they can maintain this composure. Pinkerton handling it for the Trojans. Crosses over, crosses back, eating away clock. Yes, wonderful, wonderful ball handling. 28 seconds left in this game. And we have a foul. Incredible poise by the Trojans. Have a chance to put this lead back at 5 with a meager 23 seconds left in this overtime. Pinkerton with a pair of free throws.
Hopefully the crazy section isn't jinxing us and Pinkerton can knock down both of these free throws.
I mean, don't be mistaken, this game is not over.
23 seconds is quite the amount of time, to be completely honest. A lot can happen in 23 seconds.
Tracy McGrady scored 13 points in 33 seconds. First shot is good.
Good times.
What? I'm sorry, what?
I said, good times. Tracy McGrady scoring 13. What was it?
I'd say that's
13 and 30 seconds?
13 and 33 seconds, and I'd say it's an unfair comparison, him being an incredible NBA player and on the NBA platform. Nonetheless, Pinkerton converts on both of his free throws, putting the Trojans up 5 with 23 seconds left. The Trojans have demonstrated incredible poise down the stretch. Very well played.
Williamson will bring it up for the Athenians. Tries to get the easy 3 ball to Linus. It's going to bounce in and out.
Yeah. I think that'll do it.
Keller's going to have 2 here.